This is a quick demo on where to find the information you need to fill out some portion of your registration form. Here's a registration form, and the section that I'm kind of addressing here is the Part 3 Watershed Information Table, specifically how to determine which water bodies you're going to list here and how to get the IDs you need for column B. I'm not going to get into the impaired water stuff. So quickly, I just received a few questions about this and just figured a demo might be the fastest way to answer those questions. So in order to get to the data layers that you'll need to fill out that table, you can go to our MS4 website. You can get to it here, or you can click here from the NEMO website if you already know how to get there. So there's also a few ways to get to the map. You can just scroll down to the bottom of the front page and there's the map here. We also have it saved right here under Tools. So here's a map for the whole state. A good way to start would be to type in your town. We'll use New Haven for an example. So it zooms you into New Haven, and here's where you want to go to see all the different layers that are available. We have a lot in here. I'm going to uncheck the impaired water stuff for now. We're just focusing on all water bodies that your MS4 discharges into for this table. So the layers that are most helpful here are the local basins layer. And when I click on it, nothing happens because, well, two things. I probably need to zoom in a little bit further to get more information. These layers that are grayed out usually become active once you zoom in a little further. But also I need to click the sub-layer, the local basin line box, to make them appear. So now I see the local basins in the New Haven area. I'll zoom in a little bit. And then I'm also going to check this layer, the named water body layer. And same thing, I'm going to expand it and make sure everything that's active is checked. So I can see the water bodies in New Haven. So let's look quickly again at the registration form to remember what we're looking for. So basically this table is all the water bodies that your MS4 discharges into, regardless of impairment. If it is impaired, you know there's some extra columns that you'll fill out here. But just starting with column A, it's asking for receiving stream, watershed, or water body does your MS4 discharge to. So to figure that out, basically you can use this named water body list or data layer. So as an example, I'm sure New Haven's MS4 discharges into this river. So and I'm sure they also know what the river is, but if you didn't know, you could click on it, and so some information can be pulled up here. So it's in the town of New Haven. If I want to see more information about where I just clicked, keep clicking here. And so now we're at the water body layer, and I see that it's the Mill River. So I would add that to the table here in the first line, and then going back, what watershed ID is it in? So I see in purple here, the purple letters are referring to the watershed ID that you need. So it would be 5302-00 for the Mill River, and then I'd be done with that one, and I'd move on over here. Same thing, the Quinnipiac River. So I would add that next to the list, and that's 5200-00. That's pretty much it for these two columns. I guess I'll give a real quick, I'll do an estuary example. Since New Haven's a coastal town. And the easiest way to figure that out is for the most part, they're impaired, although there are some areas that are not. To click the impaired waters estuaries layer on, and then just click on this on the section. Pull up the information, and here's the estuary ID that you would use for that section of the Long Island Sound.